Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nisprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejasi. Om Janmadhyasya Dunvayad Itarataschakteshva Bhiknyaswarad Tene Brahmahridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yat Surayah Tejo Vanimradam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Misham Dhamna Svedana Niratta Gogam Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyam Param Dhimahi Satyam Param Dhimahi. Om. So certain points you have to note actually. In this Prahlada Charitra, there are certain vital points are there. The Katha is there and other important points. So what is the philosophical angle actually? The Katha itself it is there. So the Bhagavan's two Parshadas, Jaya Vijaya, they did some aparada to the Sanagadi Maharshis. So in their anger they gave him a shapa. You go to the earth. So then they prayed to Bhagavan that we want to come back quick. So we will have 3 janmas of your enemies. So accordingly they got it. Okay. So the their first janma is Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. The second is Ravana and Kumbhakarna. The third is Shishupala and Dandavaktra. After Shishupala was only this question is asked by this Yudhishthira. How come this Shishupala, who was always telling something bad about Bhagavan, scolding him and Dushana, how come he got this moksha? Then he said that his mind was always with Bhagavan because of enmity. That was the answer. Now Shishupala was a relative of Yudhishthira and he was a small king. He was not a big king. Yudhishthira is a big king. He is the emperor. Even Sri Krishna, that Surasena, they were all small kings only. He was the emperor. Shishupala was a small king compared to Yudhishthira. So Shishupala was not all powerful. Okay? Ravana was powerful. Ravana conquered everybody. Although he conquered everybody, he could not conquer Vali. When he went to Vali, Vali just tied him in his tail. Okay? So, compared to Shishupala, Ravana and Kumbhakarna, they are very mighty people. So, but he conquered everybody. Then all the Indra and all these Indra, Adityas and all those people, they could not stand before him. He was such a mighty person. So he conquered them. Whereas in the case of Hiranyakashipu did not go for any war. When he did tapasya, all his flesh was eaten away by white ants. And only bone was remaining. In that bone, the prana was there. That is how it is described. Then, this much tapasya nobody has done. Nobody could do so far, and nobody will be able to do it. Na bhuto, na bhavishya. Nobody has done so far, and nobody will do it, this much tapasya. I am so pleased, and so I give you all the boon. That is how the Brahma says. And when Brahma, with his Kamandala Jala, when he did Prakshana, he got a very good body physique and he came out. And when he came out, he was so mighty, all powerful, very mighty king. There was no need for him to fight with anybody. The moment he came, everybody disappeared. Nobody could stand before him. Everybody totally surrendered and then kept quiet. There was no need for him to. No need for him to fight, or there was no one equal to him. No one equal to him. Okay? That is how it is described here. Do you find any comparison in the Upanishads? Yajnavalkya. The Taittiriya Upanishad. Ashishto dridishto balishtaha tasyeyam prativi vittasya purnasyat sayeko manusha anandaha. So he was the mightiest person. Nobody was equal to him. All the wealth belonged to him. The Swarga, Naraka, everything is under control, his control. And he can discharge the function of everybody. Such a mighty person, nobody equal to him. Then to what to speak of somebody above him. Such a person, when he could not kill Prahlada, then he started thinking, what is this? This fellow, by his own powers, he manages himself, he is able to withstand all these things. Where the elephants were destroyed, the wind, the cyclone was such that it could carry the elephant. Like that his power. Like an ant-like fellow, how this fellow is surviving. So he thought like that. When Prahlada is standing quite peacefully, when he tried all these techniques to kill him, nothing had any impact on him, and he was totally, absolutely peaceful and fearless. Then you imagine if you are in that condition, if you give him a beating, nothing happens to you. What will happen to you? You give a beat to him, and then nothing happens. He is smiling. What will be your condition, you think? What is this? All your anger, everything will go away. What is it? And you will start fearing also. So that has happened to him. He thought, what is this? This fellow is escaping all these things. He could withstand all these things. Maybe my death may come from him, like that he thinks. Okay? So even if you have all the wealth of this world, all the powers, you become the Almighty here. The most mightiest person in the world. And all the wealth is there. Then also you will have fear. Whereas Prahlada has nothing. He has only one thing in his mind. That Bhagavan was sitting in his mind. He is absolutely fearless. So why do we work? We want that, we want this. All these things are there for what purpose? To make ourselves secure. Okay? You have some insecurity feeling. To overcome that insecurity feeling, all trials we are making. So here is a case. Everything is secured for him, but still there was insecurity in him. Bhaya was there. Abhayam will not come from any wealth here. Nothing in this world can guarantee you, can give you abhaya. Abhaya will come to you if God is there in your mind. Our dharma, what is our dharma? Abhayam sarva bhutebhyah. Abhi is the sannyasa dharma. Fearlessness is our dharma. What will I do tomorrow? That fear should not be there. What is our fear? What will I do tomorrow if some problem, if headache comes, what will happen, whether it will be cancer? Why should we worry about it? This body will one day die, let it die. Why not we think like that? So fear is already there. Not this disease is not causing the fear. Fear is already there, so he finds some reason. If disease is not there, money is not there, food is not there, this is not there, that is not there. Something it will find out to make you feel always afraid of something. It will give you this insecurity feeling will be always there. And to substantiate that, to justify that, you will find some reason. That reason is not the real cause for the fear, this insecurity feeling. So this insecurity feeling will not go away as long as you have not taken Bhagavan into your mind actually. If Bhagavan is there in the mind, absolute fearlessness will be there. So that is actually Prahlada. And this is, okay. So that is what is told in this 6th chapter, first 2-3 slokas you have seen. First sloka he says, Kaumara Acharet, 6th chapter, first sloka. Kaumara Acharet Prajño Dharman Bhagavata Niha Durlabham Manusham Janma Tadapyat Dhruvamartadam. So in the very young age you should start doing the spiritual exercises, because this human birth is very rare to get. And then, but it is adhruvam, and it is not permanent. Anytime it can go away also. But it will give you that artha, it will give you purushartha, it will give you the God realization. Therefore, it's a rare gift to you by Bhagavan. Don't waste that. Okay. Then he says, Yatahi Purishasya Vishnu Padopasarpanam Yadesha Sarva Bhutanam Priyatma Ishvara Surdev. So this life has to be devoted to Bhagavan, because he is Yesha Sarva Bhutanam Priya. He is the most dear to everybody. He is the Atma. He is the controller. He is the controller of everything here. And he is very dear to you. And he will do only good to you. And he is your Atma. Therefore, that alone you have to do, he says. Then he says, why you are not devoted to God? Why your mind goes elsewhere? Because you find pleasure there. Some pleasure, I will get it. If I do that, I will get this. If I do that, I will get this. I want it. So you are in search of sukha. That sukha will automatically come. Nobody is trying to get dukkha. It comes naturally. Dukkha comes to us. Somebody is walking, he falls down. He never went there to fall down. He goes there, he fell down. Okay. Accident happens. I want accident. Nobody thought like that. It comes. Likewise, dukkha comes because of prarabdha. Dukkha comes. Likewise, prarabdha will bring also sukha. Why do you worry about it? Why do you work for it? Automatically you will get it. Why do you go behind it? Why do you think that it is the most essential thing? Without that I cannot survive. I have to earn this. You will get it otherwise also. If you are destined to get it, you will get it. Okay? Sukham aindriyagam daityaha, indriya sukha daityaha, deha yogena dehinam. Once you got the body, certain sukha and certain dukkha is already written on your head. That you will get it, whether you work for it or not. Why you try for that? You don't try for dukkha, why do you try for it? It will automatically come. Why don't you use that time for prayer of Bhagavan? Why don't you remember at that time Bhagavan? That's what he says, okay? Sukham indriyagam daitya deha yogena dehinam sarvatra lepyade Devat means prarabdha vashadi tyartha. Devat means deva means prarabdha. Yatha dukkham ayatnataha yatha dukkham agacchati. You understand this Sanskrit? Ayatna, without yatna, without prayatna, dukkha comes. Likewise, without prayatna, sukha will also come. Many times I have seen that. Something you try to achieve it, you will never get it. Afterwards, automatically it will come. How it came like that? Bhagavan's kripa with them. Then we think. You try to get it and it never gets it. I have experienced my own personal experiences. Many times we try to get something and no, it is not possible. No, I have left it. I have left it and said then after 2 days automatically it comes. Achha. One example is Guru Maharaj, this stamp release, Stamp release of Guru Maharaj. Sivananda Swamiji Maharaj stamp release we did. 5 years before I wrote to government. At that time they had told just 2 years before you write. Before 2 years we write and everybody was trying to influence, that man will speak, this man will speak. So many people we spoke. Nothing happened. Then the time was almost by January it is. May we released by January, now it's not possible. 2016 January. Now I washed my hands. I told actually, I washed my hands, it cannot happen. After 2-3 days, one man telephoned, Swamiji, this is being sanctioned. And that man telephoned from US actually. I did not believe it actually. Then I started verifying and then he gave the number of another person. Then I said, they are sending me, all right, you give the proposal, they said. And then by that time, whatever date we have decided, this date for release, all the dates are over. So then I was searching then this May 19th, that is the Buddha Purnima date, automatically, everything automatically came. So I washed my hands, but it happened. So that's a clear example. It is in my memory so much powerfully. It's my memory because I said the word, I wash my hands. Hereafter I cannot do anything. And it happened actually. Now, this is not the one case. Number of cases I remember. So whatever you are destined to get, you will get it. It will not go away because prarabdha is already there. However much you try, what you are not destined to get it, you will not get it. So we need not worry much about all those things. Why we can spend our time peacefully on Bhagavat Smarana. Okay? What a powerful message you see. Therefore he says, Tat prayaso na kartabyo yatha ayurvyayah param. Therefore don't try to get the indriya sukha. Ayuhu vyaya. Ayurvyaya. It will only make your life to waste actually. Na tata vindade kshemam mukunda charanam bhujam. If you do aradhana of mukunda charana, that will not go waste. It is useful, he says. Therefore, tato yate takushalaha kshemaya bhayamashritaha shariram paurusham yavan nabipadyeda pushkalam. Therefore, tato yate takushalaha. Kushalaha, the one who is intelligent, she should work for that, to achieve that purushartha. Kshemaya, for the ultimate kshema, you have to. Why? Because we are now bhayamashritaha. We are caught up in fear. We are all living in insecurity feeling. To become free from that insecurity feeling, to reach that abhayasthana, you have to contemplate on Bhagavan, meditate on Bhagavan, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, Kirtana, all these things. You should keep on doing it. Okay? Shariram paurusham yavan na vipadyeda pushkalam. As long as this body is capable, only then you can do. After his last moment of life, I cannot do means you will not be able to do it. Then in the last, the fag end of our life, there will be pain here. The tongue will not be able to speak. Teeth will not be there. Teeth will not be there. You will not be able to pronounce ta and other things. Teeth is not there. You have to keep denture. So, when there is shariram is pushkala, when the body is good, at that time you try all these things, he says. Then he gives about his life, he says, Pumso varsha satam shayuhu tadartham chajidatmanaha nishpalam yataso ratriyam shetendham prapitastamah bhuktasya balye kaumare kridito yati vimshadi jarayagrasta dehasya yati akalpasya vimshadi. So, assuming that is our age is 100 years, our life is 100 years, that 100 years, 50 years is gone in sleep. Okay? Pumso varshisyatam hyayuhu tadartham jajidatmanaha. One who has ajidatma, one who has no control over his sense organs. 50% of the life is spent on this sleeping. And nearly 20 years goes on this as a child and up to youth. And in the old age, afterwards, last 20 years, then the old age, you will not be able to see properly. I am not able to read Bhagavat. Eye is not, you keep on adjusting this. The glass will not work, and mind will not tired, become tired, voice will not be there. So 20 years will go that way, 20 years will go this way, 50 years will go. Very little time is left to us. At that time, though, you should try, he says. The remaining period, short period is there. In that period, we have to utilize that period. When you are young, you have to do it. That's why he says, Kaumara acharet prajna. Now you start. Now you start, he says. Otherwise, what happens? Very little time is there, young period, when you are young. When you are yuva. Durapurena kamena mohena jabaliyasa. Shesham griheshu saktasya pramattasya apayadihi. So, balanced time also, durapurena kamena. Different desires are there. To fulfill those desires, we are running behind those desires. Then, and the delusion. So, in that grihastha ashrama, remaining in the grihastha ashrama, going behind unwanted small petty pleasures, our life is being wasted. Therefore, don't do that, he says. Okay? And then we will go to... Then he explains how the life goes like that. Then, therefore, you devote your time, whatever lifespan you have got, whatever lifespan given to you, allotted to you, Bhagavan, that lifespan, that time, you utilize for your own welfare, highest welfare. How you should do it, that is told in the 18th sloka. Okay? Tato vidhurad parihritya dityaha daityeshu sangam vishayatmakeshu upeta narayanam adidevam samukta sangaihi ishitopavargaha. So, tato vidhurade parihritya daityaha. Then keep those distance far away. What is that you should keep those things you keep far away. Don't get attached to those things. What is that? Daityeshu sangam, sangha. Daityeshu asura sangha, durjana sangha you avoid. Daityeshu sangam, vishayatmakeshu, those who are interested in worldly desires. If you come in contact with them, they will motivate you, they will compel you to do that only. We will go there, we will do this, we will see that. So, dussanga you avoid it, he says. Okay? Daityeshu sangha means, because he is told it to asuras, don't have sangha with asuras, he says. For us it is dushta sangha. And vishayatmakeshu, daityeshu means vishayatmakeshu. Those who are interested in the worldly objects, don't have sangha with them because they will prompt us to do that only. If you have company of the good people, satsanga means that they will say, all right, we will do Bhagavad reading, they will say. They will say, we will go to play cards, they will say. Or something else, we will say. We will do the other thing. Then, upeta narayanam adidevam, that therefore you worship Bhagavan Narayana Adidevaha. Sa mukta sangaihi, that Bhagavan is mukta sangaihi ishitaha, apavargaha. Apavargaha means what? Apavargaha means, apavargam means moksha. Apavargaha means Bhagavan is moksha. Bhagavan is moksha. Moksha apavargaha, he is called moksha. Moksham is Bhagavan. Moksha means what? Reaching Bhagavan only. Apavargaha kvartaha. Moksha means what? Ishitaha means what? Ishitaha. Drishtaha. So, apavargaha means Bhagavan is seen as apavarga. Bhagavan, iksha means seeing. Bhagavan is seen as. These are all Sanskrit technical prayoga actually. Moksha is not something you achieve it. Bhagavan will give you moksha means what? Bhagavan will give you something other than him. That is not moksha. Okay? Moksha is something to be achieved. Like somebody is giving you this kheer. Like that Bhagavan will give you moksha. Means if he gives, it is not Bhagavan. Bhagavan himself is moksha. Reaching him is moksha. Becoming him is moksha. Bhagavan is moksha. Okay? You should understand this. Moksha is means something else. Bhagavan is moksha. Apavargaha. This is, okay? It's not apavargam. Apavargaha. Apavargaha is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is called apavargaha. Bhagavan is seen as apavarga. Moksha is Bhagavan. Moksha prapti means what? Bhagavat prapti. Bhagavan will give you moksha. I mean, not going to Vaikuntha Loka, this Loka, that Loka. It's not like that. Bhagavan is moksha. Moksha prapti means Bhagavat prapti. So, you do worship of Bhagavan Narayana. Then where is that sloka? Upeda Narayana Madidevam. So, Upeda means approach him. Do worship him. Sa mukta sangaihi. Mukta sangaihi apavargaha ishitaha. Mukta sangaihi apavarga iti drishtaha. Okay? Mukta, those who are realized person, they see him as apavarga. They see him as moksha. He is the moksha. Okay? You understood what I said? What is the Hindi meaning? Okay. Param Gati. Vehi Param Gati means apavarga is one. Ishitaha means not the Ishita means huh? Huh? Ishtaha means what? Ishtaha means one who has been seen like that. So Bhagavan is seen as moksha. Bhagavan is moksha. Okay? Moksha is not something Bhagavan gives. It is not some Bhagavan's property. Bhagavan will give you moksha means Bhagavan will give you moksha. Bhagavan will give you 10 rupees like that. Bhagavan will give you moksha. Becoming one with Bhagavan is moksha. Okay? You are entering into him or he enters into you is moksha. You become Bhagavan, that is moksha. Or you become, Bhagavan becomes you. Either way. Okay? Then he says, and this, no, Bhagavan, how to do that, Bhagavan Upasana, how to do the Upasana of Bhagavan, how to do the worship of Bhagavan, that he says. This sloka I very often quote actually. Nakshya achyutam prinayato bhakvayaso asuratmajaha atmatvat sarvabhutanam siddhatvadika sarvataha. Nakshya achyutam prinayataha. In order to make Bhagavan happy, in order to make Achyuta happy, in order to make Bhagavan happy, bhakvayaso na. There is no ayasa, there is no effort. There is, you will never become tired. You need not put any effort. To make Bhagavan happy, you need not do any big effort. Why? Because Asuratmajaha, to please Bhagavan, to make happy Bhagavan, to worship Bhagavan, there is no need to put big effort. Because Atmatvat Sarva Bhutanam, he is your Antaratma. You be there. Don't allow the Antaratma to go and desire something. Okay? Atmatvat Sarva Bhutanam Antaratma. Siddhatvadika Sarvataha. And he said, Siddha Vastu. Bhagavan is your Siddha Vastu. He is very much here. You are closing your eyes. What he can do? Bhagavan, I want you. Hey, open your eyes. I see I am sitting inside you, Bhagavan says. Why don't you recognize that Bhagavan is sitting here? He is sitting in me, very much in me. Why don't you think like that? Why you are not thinking like that? Your mind is not allowing to think. That is the problem, okay? Everywhere, Agam Sarveshu Bhuteshu Antaratma, Bhagavan says. Sarva Bhuta Antaratma, we know very well. Every time we say, why don't you think Bhagavan is sitting here? Bhagavan is here, very much here. So, Siddhatvadika Sarvada, he is a Siddha Vastu. It is already achieved one. Not you are not going to achieve Bhagavan, he is already achieved here. So, therefore, recognize him actually. Recognize your divinity. You are divine. You are divine actually. You are Sakshat Bhagavad Swarupa. Why you think that I am so and so? Because you think that I am so and so, all the problem comes. I want this, I want that, I got this problem, I got that problem. I am Bhagavan. Then no problem is there. This is one type of mental problem we have got. We think we are somebody else. Atmatvat sarvabhutanam siddhatvadika sarvataha. Then, paravareshu bhuteshu brahmantastha paradishu bhautikeshu vikareshu bhuteshu atha mahatsu cha. Paravareshu bhuteshu ucha. Something are great and something are lower. Okay? In all these things Bhagavan is there. Para means that which is great, Mahatmas, Gurudev. And what about sweeper? In sweeper also. That is why Gurudev used to say, Hari Om Maharaj, sweeper Maharaj, he used to say like that. So he is there in Gurudev, Bhagavan is there in Gurudev, Bhagavan is equally there in the sweeper also. In the Krida, in the dog, in the elephant. Why don't we think like that? Bhagavan is the Antaratma of everybody. That is why we do Kanya Puja. Now Kanya Puja, why should we do Kanya Puja? Why should we do Kumara Puja? Why should we do Dambati Puja? Why should we do Brahmana Puja? Okay. And yes, Gaja Puja. Gaja Puja also we do. Go Puja. So, Paravareshu Bhuteshu, Brahmanda Stavaradishu, right from Brahma to the blade of grass. Jada Vastu. Brahmanda Stavaradishu. Stavara means that which is not moving. So from Brahma to all those things here, whatever it is here, all those things, Bhautikeshu Vikareshu, all these Pancha Bhautika Vikaras, Pancha Bhautika Vastu, in all these things, Vikareshu, Bhuteshu atha Mahatsucha. And in the great one, everything is pervaded by Bhagavan only. That is the vision of Prahlada. So what can kill him? I myself is beating me, what will happen? If I beat myself, means I won't have any pain. Okay. If you beat me, I will have pain. Likewise, nothing can kill him, nothing can do any harm to him because he himself is that. Bhautikeshu cha vikareshu bhuteshvada mahatsu cha guneshu gunasamye cha gunadvyatikare tatha eka eva paroshyatma bhagavan ishwarobhyayaha. And all the gunavikaras, different substances here. In all these things, eka eva parohi atma. One Paramatma is only, is the indweller in all these things. Okay? Bhagavan Ishvaraha Abhyayaha Nasirehitaka Bhagavan. He is there in all these things. The all-pervading aspect of Bhagavan is told. This is only to be realized. All these pujas, all these parayana, all these exercises, all these namajapa, ultimately all these things would bring about this feeling that Bhagavan is everywhere here. You should be able to behold him everywhere. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. That is the highest achievement. Maya tadabidam sarvam jagat abhyaktamurtina. Bhagavan says so many places. Okay. So that ultimately we are able to behold him everywhere actually. Wherever I see you only. Wherever I see you. When they look at something, that is one of the reason when gopis, when they saw something, they immediately connect them to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. They see a green thing, immediately they will connect to blue thing, they will connect to Sri Krishna. They see the car, Mekha, they will connect to Bhagavan. They will see a peacock, they will connect to Bhagavan. So whatever they see, that brings them the memory of Bhagavan. And there was a poet called Subramanya Bharati in Tamil. It's a great poet actually. He wrote a small book. He's a very philosopher. Before pre-independence period, he wrote a book on the book called Quill Part. So Quill Part means the song of the cuckoo. During this May, coo, coo, one bird will be there, cuckoo. Like it will be like a crow, but which has a sweet voice. So song of the cuckoo like that. In that he says that Bhagavan is everything. Bhagavan is my friend. Bhagavan is my mother. Bhagavan is my servant. Bhagavan is my servant also, he says. Bhagavan is my master. Bhagavan is my servant. And then last line he says, whosoever understand this, they will understand it. So paravareshu eka eva paroshyatma Bhagavan Ishwarobhya. How is that? Pratyagatma Swarupena. Pratyagatma Swarupam, because he is the Pratyagatma, Antaratma of everything. 22nd sloka. Pratyagatma eka eva paroshyatma Bhagavan Ishwarobhya. Whatever you see here, in that all Bhagavan is there. Eka eva Paramatma is there. How he is there? Pratyagatma Swarupena. He is there as the Antaratma. Drishya Rupena. What you see, the Drishya Vastu, object. He is there as the Pratyagatma, Antaratma, everything. He is also there as the Drishya Vastu. Drishya Rupena Swayam. He is the Drishya and he is the Drashta. Okay? He is the Drishya Vastu and he is the Drashta. The one who sees and that which is seen. The seer and the seen are Bhagavan. Okay? Pratyagatma Swarupa. Pratyagatma means Antaratma. Pratyagatma Swarupena. Drishya means object. Drishya Rupena cha Swayam. So he is there as Drashta and he is there as Drishya. That is why in our Puja Sampradaya, first puja is Atma Puja. Atmane Namaha, Antaratmane Namaha, first puja, tilak and everything. First puja for yourself and then Murti Puja. So Bhagavan only can do puja to Bhagavan. Devo Bhutva Devam Pujayet. You have to become Deva to do puja of Deva. So Drishta and Drishya won't see. So Pratyagatma Swarupena Drishya Rupena Swayam Vyapya Vyapaka Nirdeshyo. He is the Vyapya and he is the Vyapaka. What is enveloped and what envelops. Something covers.
That covering object is that. What is being covered, that is also Bhagavan only. Vyapya Vyagata. This idea should go into our mind. Bhagavan is not sitting somewhere. That is a Semitic religion. Bhagavan sitting there in the Swarga and controlling us. That our religion is not that. That is other religions. They have got a creator and he will create. And hey, you are doing wrong thing, I will kill you. You are doing good thing, I will promote you. It's not that way actually. He himself is both. So he is Vyapya and he is Vyapaka. Vyapya, understand? Vyapaka means that which pervades everything. And what is pervaded, being pervaded. Both that which pervades and that which is pervaded, both are she only. These are all, you can see the meaning. Hindi or any meaning, you will see this is the meaning. Vyapya Vyapaka Nirdeshyo, Shanirdeshyo, Avikalpidaha. But he is told as the pervader and the pervading. But ultimately there is no, who is there to do the Nirdesha? So Anirdeshyaha, we cannot be explained also. Then how to know? Kevala Anubhavananda Swarupa Parameshwaraha. Kevala Anubhavananda Swarupaha. How to enjoy Bhagavan? It is your Anubhuti actually. Bhagavan can be enjoyed in your Anubhav only. You cannot explain about him. Yato vacho nivartande aprapya manasasaha. Mind cannot reach. Words cannot describe. You can be it in the Ananda Swarupa. That is Samadhi Avastha. That is only. And in the Yoga Sutra it is called Ritambara Tatra Prajna. That is called Ritambara Prajna. Ritambara means total purity Prajna. It will not grasp anything. There is nothing to grasp. Ritambara Tatra Prajna. That is the Sutra, you remember? Ritambara. The Samadhi, when you go after all the Samadhis, before the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Ritambara Tatra Prajna. Ritambara Prajna. Pure knowledge alone is there. So he is Kevala Anubhavananda Swarupaha. Bhagavan is, you cannot do the Nirdesha. You enjoy him. Enjoy him is you become that. And the Anubhuti will be there. Kevalananda Swarupaha Parameshwaraha. Mayaya Antarhitaishwaryaha Iyate Gunasargaya. Mayaya Antarhitaishwaryaha Iyate Gunasargaya. So, and because Maya has covered him actually. Because of the Trigunas and Maya, it has been covered. So it is Ananda Swarupa. It is your own Ananda Swarupa. Because of Maya, you are not able to do that. Then finally he concludes, you see, Tasmat Sarveshu Bhuteshu Dayam Kurita Sauhridam Asuram Bhava Bunmichye Yadushyatya Dokshajaha. Therefore, Tasmat Sarveshu Bhuteshu Dayam Kurita. Because they are Asuras. They are Himsalu. Okay. They will always kill others. That fellow is like that. So don't do all those things. It is Bhagavan only. Dayam Sarveshu Bhuteshu Dayam Kurita. You have compassion with everybody. Sauhridam, and also be friendly with everybody. Asuram Bhava Budmichya. Set aside your Asura Bhava. Yaya Dushyatya Dokshajaha. That will make Bhagavan happy. Adokshaja. Indriya. One who gives powers to that Indriya Adhishtatara. That Bhagavan will be happy if you do this, practice this. That is why Gurudev also give Sarva, love, give. That all this from here only. So he Asuratmajaha. Then therefore Tasmat Sarveshu Bhuteshu Dayam Kurita Sauhridam. You have compassion to all people. Asuram Bhava Bunvichi. Asura Bhava you remove. That is the way to make Bhagavan happy. So beholding Bhagavan everywhere is the exercise we have to do. Somehow or other we should think that Bhagavan is alone, he is here. And to get that knowledge, you should keep on remembering him. Whenever we are free, we should remember them. That is why in our ashram, Gurudev, from the Gurudev's period also, somebody comes and tells us that this problem is that problem is there. Don't worry, everything God will help you. I will offer some prayers. I will offer some prayers for you. Then Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I also do that. This chanting is not for them. This chanting is for us because we have to speak to them. Unwanted things, instead of speaking that, I will offer prayers for you. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Then Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu, we say all these things. So whenever somebody says this, whether it is birth, death, anything, we make a prayer. When devotees come, that prayer is for whom? For them it is not for them. They may be happy. But the prayer is so that we remember Bhagavan most. All people used to do it. Bimlan Swami used to do it. I used to do it. Krishna Swami used to do it. Guru Maharaj used to do it. All right, then when they are going, we will make a prayer. Make a prayer for them, they think, but the prayer is for us, so that we remember Bhagavan actually. And they will do little Shravana, and we will do little Kirtana, and we also hear. Okay. Tasmat sarveshu bhuteshu dayam kurta saukrutam asuram bhavam unmicche yaya dushyat tushtecha tatra kim alabhyamandadye kim tair gunir vitigaradika swasiddha dharmadaya kim gunena kankshidene saram jusham. Then he concludes like that. So the Upadesha is, in short, the Upadesha is, our life we are desiring something. Our mind is thinking something other than God because we consider that will bring us happiness. We entertain some thoughts in the mind because on the faith that achieving that will make us happy. Then here he says, anything you will be achieving here in this life, it is already predestined, it will automatically come. Don't waste your time for that. Do Bhagavan Namah. Think about Bhagavan. Do Kirtan, do Shravana, do Manana, do Abhyasa, do Puja, do Vandana. Okay, don't waste your time like that. And then this is a Siddha Vastu. It is easy to do it, no prayatna is required. When they heard, these boys heard these things, then they asked the question, hey Prahlada, from where you got all this knowledge? The Guru we are all studying in the same class only. We have not heard any such a thing. As you tell, nobody has told us. I have heard so many kathas. Nobody has told like this. And from where you got it? Then he says, I got it from Narada Maharshi. How come Narada Maharshi has never come here? No. When this Hiranyakashipu went for tapasya, at that time, Hiranyakashipu's wife, her name was Kayadu, Prahlada's mother was in the Narada Maharshi's ashrama. So, Hiranyakashipu went for tapasya and Indra became the king. Then he wanted to kill also. Kill this Kayadu and the child also. Then Indra comes to the Narada Maharshi and then say, I will kill her. Why do you want to kill her? Not only she is alive, his baby is also there. His bija is there. I will kill. No, that fellow you cannot kill. He is a mighty person, you cannot kill, you go away, he says. So she stayed there. She stayed there to protect her child only. And Narada Maharshi used to give Upadesha to her. At that time, Prahlada was in the womb of the mother, he also heard it. So, Mam Uddishyapi, he says. Considering me, for me also he gave. He not only gave Upadesha to my mother, thinking that I will also be benefited. He wants me to benefit by that. So, he thinking of me also. He gave this Upadesha. From his teaching only, from his Upadesha only, I got this knowledge. I got it. It's a first-hand information. I got it from Narada Maharshi. So, you don't get this information from other people. Like that, the story he tells in the next chapter. Okay. There are also little, this Vedanta is there, that we will see tomorrow. Okay. So this 6th chapter we have concluded today. Manaso vrittayo nasyu Krishnapadam bhujashrayah vajo vidayinir nam kayastat prakmanadishu karmabhir brahmyamananam yatra kwapi ishwarechaya mangala charidahirdanehi ratirna krishna ishware भवे यथा भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते तथा कुरुष्व देवेश नातस्त्वं नो यत प्रभो नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनः तं नमामि हरिं परम्. What we learn from Upanishad, the very same thing